So then, here we are, the final episode of Elrang. Having created the Imperium Saliashe, no one can assassinate Elrang. Very few people could defeat him in hand-to-hand combat. His armies are completely unopposed, even if we were to launch the largest holy war going against all of Morrowind or all of elsewhere. I think even their forces combined couldn't stop him at this point. He is truly unopposed, and all that's left for us to do, realistically, would be to paint the map. So if there is ever a perfect time to hand it over to the AI, now is the time to do it. However, here's how it's going to go. Tomorrow, well, today's episode will, of course, be us setting up ready to hand over to the AI. Then at the end of this episode, I will give them total control. Then at the start of tomorrow's episode, the first 5 minutes or so will be a time-lapse of however long I allow a time-lapse to go on for. And then after that, we'll jump back into whoever is Emperor or whoever is in charge of the Elfboy dynasty. We'll have a look. We'll see what's going on. Maybe it'll still be Elrang. Maybe by that point, the AI will have driven him to madness. Maybe he will have been assassinated or deposed or whatever. That will be interesting to see. Now, what I thought we could do here, the game has been running for 280 years. Why not, at the end of this episode, for however long the game has been running for, be that 280 years or 285 or whatever we get up to, we will let the game run for an exact equal amount of time. 50% of it being us, the player, 50% of it being the AI, and then we come back after that period and we have a look and we see what's happened. I thought that'd be the most interesting way to go about it. Now, there were a lot of suggestions. As this is going to be the final episode, a lot of people were saying, Conquest Morrowind, you know, look upon the heart. And as fun as an idea as that would be, it would just be Holy War, Holy War, Holy War, Holy War, Holy War. And by the end of the episode finishes, okay, we haven't yet made it to Vardenfell. You know, we've just gone through House Indral or whatever. It wouldn't give us a satisfying conclusion to anything. Simultaneously, somebody said, why not push your granddaughter's claims on Valenwood? The problem with that is I did have a look at all this stuff beforehand, so I could get a good game plan going. If we go to Queen Gareth's daughter, the one we turned into a Lich, she actually only has a claim on Silvernar. Sorry, Arenthia, which is a tiny chunk of kingdom. It's a tiny chunk of it. We'd be able to, what, take Woodhearth would make it into a kingdom, sure. At that point, we're the smallest of arguably what are much larger Valenwood kingdoms. I don't think it's really worth it either. So I'm going to forget about the Lingua Tamrialis. Lots of people pointed out that we do have one final human blemish on the face of this AYLEID Empire, that being Queen Mjol of Winterhold. I'm going to be honest with you. When I zoomed out at the end of yesterday's episode and I said, gosh, look at the Empire. Oh, it's so good. I genuinely thought that was a lake. Because it blends in quite well. But of course, that is the mountains. So that wouldn't make much sense. Let's go to war then and take out Winterhold. Is there anything we could do to really kick her up the arse? And then after that, there's going to be a lot of planning, lots of good ideas with realm management, who to give lichdom to. It's going to be kind of careful planning and setting things up. What is that going on there? Oh, there is a little island there. That's cool. Sorry, I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. I thought it might be a cool starting point. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of planning and kind of how can we make it so that our vassals will do what's good for the realm while we're not in control? I've got some ideas for that one. There were some good suggestions in the comments too. So, Winterhold, forced vassalization of Queen Mjol. Why can't we do that? Because that would be really funny. She holds too many counties. Okay, fair enough. I thought it was worth a go. Somebody did say, why not conquest something in Skyrim to help kickstart the conquest up there? I want to try and avoid just ending today's episode on more war, right? So yeah, if we go to war there... Sorry, this is all her... Why is that highlighted like that? What is going on there? Their borders are so strange. Or has she got an ally inside of Eastmarch? Well, that's Clan Volkihar, so God knows what the hell's going on there. Wait, the clan Salvation through the Mace. What the hell is going on here? How is this possible? If we go to, sorry, this, again, massive distraction here. Dynasty Tree, Queen Gerda, Queen Lydia. Oh, it's a different House Volkihar? I was going to say, it would be very bizarre if that was like Harkons. Maybe they're distantly related, who knows. Anyway, yeah, so she's got some weird kind of allies going on there, because for some reason half this map goes red. Looks like a pain in the ass war. Yeah, let's go conquer county, I suppose. No point conquering a duchy when we can just take the county itself, right? Now, we want to take whatever this is here, Deepland, yep. Let's do it. This is going to be a big, long, protracted war for what is a single county. It's going to take a bloody long time. Of course, the war goal is easy enough to get, so it's fairly mindless. Oh my god, I forgot that we had all of the... maybe for a laugh afterwards. Sorry, I am suppressing hiccups, but I'm also thinking that maybe for a laugh afterwards, lots of people wanted to see Pirate King Elrang, right? So why don't we disband all the mages, raise all the werewolves, and we have Werewolf Pirate King Elrang as a final hurrah. I think that would be amazing. We go out raiding, we see what we can grab here and there, and see if it is possible to do some damage with that. Whatever we can do, of course. Right, so where are the passes into? We can go up through, what's that, Falkreath? Or we can go up through near Riften. So East March joined it too. I guess they must have been allies. Yeah, allied to, oh no, Queen Helga. Yeah, Queen Mjol. That makes sense. I don't know why all of them didn't join though. Oh no, that's because that is East March Realm. A lot of this is just... Right, look, impassable terrain and High Hrothgar. All the wastelands have been colored in. You've got like the mountains, and then you've got all those bogs, haven't you, in East March as well. Weird. Yeah, totally forgot about that. Like all those kind of thermal springs, for lack of a better word. A rusty tool. You're a rusty tool. Peering through the dusty murk of the armory, my gaze travels over multiple different weapons of war. A pair of battered leather greaves, a recently sharpened sword, a spear with a worn haft, a rusty farming tool. I pick up the farming implement. Perhaps it's been lumped in unknowingly with the weapons. I have the tool, examine its curiosity, sickle-like blade. I give an experimental swing at nearby hauberk. The blade pierces the mail, scattering a few rings across the floor. Interesting. Whoa, I wonder if this could be repurposed. I take the small blade out into the midday sun. I inspect it more closely. The blade tapers to a point at one end that disappears into the tang at the other, leaving a length of slightly rusty but still sharp iron in between. The king of the blade's head gives the implement a wicked curve to it, useful for cutting through shrubs, you'd think, or for finding gaps in armor. It's clear this could be repurposed as a weapon of war, but the question remains what exactly the guise the weapon should take. So you're going to make a short stabbing weapon, I'm assuming it's like a crisp knife. What if we mounted it to the end of a spear? So we can either make a dagger or a halberd, or we leave it as it is. Sure, let's do it. Like a scythe-looking thing, I suppose. The implement, which is holding the blacksmith's Agahane, with which the Holdings blacksmith Agahane explains to me is known as a billhook, I enthusiastically supervise him sharpening it. Certainly looks the part as a weapon of war. The blade emerges from the tang with a vicious edge to it, running up the weighty hooked head. The newly sharpened point glints in the midday sun before I work it into the seam of some defunct boiled leather before ripping it back towards me. Severing the holding loops in a single swing. What other secrets do our humble farmers hold? Or, I like these, distribute them through the realm. We can invest in bill hooks. We've invested in interest in farming equipment, invest in them accordingly. No, we'll take the lifestyle experience, of course. Gains farmer's billhook artifact. Okay, so we've got a choice. Do we want to use the Mace of Molag Bal, Uriel's bow, or maybe we want to swap to a billhook? You know, I think we're all right. I think I'll stick with the Mace of Molag Bal, if that's all right. Greetings, my handsome liege. Hello there. People looking to maybe curry a little bit of favor before the time comes for Elrang to go his own path, see what he can do without me telling him what to do. Right, there are their troops. I think we could have a slight battle here. Why not? Come on. Come and fight us. There's a scheme at court. Somebody is trying to kill Empress Consort Mirror. They wouldn't be able to. They don't have the strength of character. Right, kill them all. Don't. Why are you running? Come back here. We can catch them. Got him. Okay, nice. Should be an easy battle. They do have advantage over us. But luckily, our troops are so good at murder, it's totally irrelevant. Very good. Right, let's burn Riften down. I mean, that place is a complete dump, though, right? Where is... Ah, here we are. Let's move over here and get that thoroughly burned down. That Maven Blackbriar. A truth has reached the light of day. My great-granddaughter Marlapena Uranenya has had an affair with Marlapen Naror. Guess it's Uranenya business. I'm sorry. I can only apologize. Right. Oh, I mean, this is going to be an easy war then, because they can only really get through either going down the Velothi Mountains around or over here through near Bruma. Now that we're on this side, this is just going to be an easy siege, I think. Let's get to it. Someone is trying to kill my prisoner. It's probably... Yeah, of course I know him. He's me. It's Elrang. Well, I'm so sorry. These people aren't even our enemy. Well, I mean, Riften are our enemy, but they're not they're obviously not our war target. Yes. Yes, reinforce that losing that. You fools. Every time. I guess we should siege up to Winterhold directly. I don't really fancy a siege all the way up in Winterhold, though. Ugh. That seems like quite an investment, but let's do it. Onwards to Short... Ah! Onwards to Short Stone. Rizlav the Righteous. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was astonished to learn about the exploits of Rizlav the Righteous against the Elysian Empire. Rizlav annihilated the Elysian armies, and so will I. Aggressive attacker. Ooh. Cool. Now, bear in mind we had an option before, and they were both kind of crap. Enemy fatal casualties up 25%. Or we gain flexible leader. Enemy defensive advantage minus 50. No. Kill them. Aggressive attacker seems a bit more appropriate for Elrang. Speaking of which... Oh! Clan head Ulfrin has escaped. Maybe we should have an execution quick. Just deal with all of these prisoner-related concerns. Die. I'm sure that we're... Oh, yeah, here we go. Now we've got to sit there and go through all those pop-ups. Elrang has devoured someone automatically again. No, he's fine. You don't need to cure his illness. His body is stronger than he looks. Hello, I have studied AYLEID. That's great news. I don't care. Always going to ignore those people. I think it's just so much more suitable for Elrang. They spend years of their life dedicated to learning this language so that they can, who knows, maybe try and curry some favor. What does Elrang do? Tells them to piss off. Wow. Someone else. Oh, it's this person. Wait. It is Milwallin, the son of Clan Keeper Keith Lauren of Trunkstown. Who is this man? He's trying to kill my wife. Well, she is a Dremora. I mean, to some people, she's the representation of all things wrong with this realm. Right? So it's understandable they would probably want her killed. Arpendaldea, who has approached me, claiming she has discovered who is behind the murder of my grandson. I must know the truth. Yes, tell us. The murder of my grandson. Marlapen Nim. But Nim is dead. No, Galada. She's an elf boy, though. That conniving wretch. She's an elf boy, and she got away with it, right? Knowing a secret isn't enough to have her put in prison. So she's effectively managed to dodge her crime. We can only really celebrate such a thing in these realms. Right. Oh, we lost a traitor. Very good. Well, we're almost at Windhelm. I guess we'll burn that down for a laugh. There was somebody on YouTube who was playing like VR Skyrim. This is the only thing I've ever seen of VR Skyrim that really made me wanted to try it. They were dunking on Ulfric Stormcloak, and they did the generic drag his head across the dining room table and knock all the things out the way. I didn't realize that Skyrim VR was so responsive. For the first time ever, I've actually wanted to give it a go. Somebody wants to trade our magnificent burnished laminar armor for mountain orc armor. No. How dare you? This work is indeed North Point of high quality. No, thank you. I'm alright. I think I'll keep my legendary armor. Ooh. Someone's hiring the Holy Order. Well, that's good. It's always good for the Holy Order, I suppose. Hey, there we go. Done. You know what? Burn it down anyway. Get it gone. There we go. Very good. The Palace of the Kings is gone. Nice little bit of vengeance, right? Ysgramor's palace. The man who did famously like to murder quite a few elves. Seems only appropriate that we get a bit of revenge on that front by burning down his damn palace. So here we are. Let's go on a pilgrimage. Sure, why not? We'll go to Anvil, I suppose. So, let's talk about what we want to do then. Before we... kind of in preparation, because there's kind of a meta game to this as well, in that we don't just want to hand it over and see what happens, right? I want to see this realm flourish. I want to know that I've built a good realm with good loyal vassals, with a ruler who's capable of keeping things going. And, you know, I think this is something that we played the character well if things keep going as they were when we're not in the driving seat. So, somebody suggested changing Crown Authority to a degree that allows our vassals to go to war themselves. Now, I believe that's fully autonomous vassals, right? I think that's Crown Autonomy 1. That would give us 100% tyranny gain, which I'm not sure I trust the AI, but maybe. I think it would also give vassal opinion plus 10, because they're just allowed to do what they want, right? They'd be able to declare external wars, if I'm not mistaken. That would empower the realm quite significantly, but someone else made the suggestion, why not give the powerful vassals, why not adjust their contract, their personal contract, and give them war declarations sanctioned? So that way they could still go out there, but it would be less risky than having lower crown authority, right? So, to that effect, what do we want to do here? Do I want to go to every single trustworthy duke? They all like Elrang. They're not all good, but they all like Elrang. Do I want to go to every single one of them and change that without changing the crown authority? Or, perhaps instead, we grant out the individual titles of the Imperium Saliashe and we allow them to declare wars as unified kingdoms. It's much more likely that, say, I don't know, someone wants to attack into Valenwood. It's much more likely Anvil's going to succeed going to war with Sylvanar than it is a single duke down here, like the Duke of Malator or whatever. I'm well aware that's Compatch. You see what I mean? So why don't we do that? Why don't we pick our favorite or perhaps highest martial vassals and grant them higher titles than anyone's had before? So to you, Garlus Malari. Congratulations. I don't know why that didn't go with her. Does it not automatically give them subtitle? Yeah, well, subtitles, I suppose, is the right word, but not quite. You are part of Anvil, right? Yes. So I guess I'll have to just manually transfer some vassals. Let's try that one. There we go. And then the ruler of Compatch isn't particularly good. I'm looking for anybody in Compatch with good martial. None of them, sadly. Yeah, the king of Compatch is the best ruler in Compatch. So let's give them Miss Karkand. So this is all Compatch. Enjoy. What about Skingrad then? 16 martial. That's probably as good as that. Oh, 23 in Sarshal. That is Skingrad, isn't it? Fine. You know what? You get to become the king of Skingrad. You've proven yourself as clearly the most capable ruler. You might not have Skingrad proper, but that's good enough for me. Blackboot, is that also part of Skingrad? Oh, I suppose it is. Fine. Enjoy. Skingrad proper did not transfer over to you, so let's sort that out quickly. There we go. And what about this? Is this also Skingrad, or is this one that's kind of blown out of control? Ah. Right, see, that one's annoying, because this is all one vassal. So we can't really afford to grant that one away. Then, let's have a look up here around Coral. What can we do here, then? What the hell is going on with this? Hold on. Who are you supposed to be under? You're also supposed to be under Skingrad. Garlus Malari. No, what are you doing there? You're under... Ah, this is going to ruin my nicely arranged map. Oh my god, this was the Duke of Skirk. Or Sturk, who's under... supposed to be under Anvil. I'm going to give that to whatever all this title is, and you'll just have to also have... That's also under Coral. We'll just have to give you... give someone else an extra vassal. But you have that. Okay, so that's a fair trade-off, I guess. Damn, that's so annoying that the borders have already gone a little bit messy internally, but that's alright, we can figure something out. Who knows, maybe they'll form into a super kingdom. That surely won't be a problem. You know what, I'm going to make you the king of Coral. Why not? Because you're actually the most suitable person in the area. So let's do that. Oh god, this is going to be messy. It's not going to be terrible, but it's not going to be great. I will be the first to admit. So I want to give you... what else do you have? Oh god, you've got something in the Imperial City. So we could definitely give you that one. Definitely give you that one. Here, take that. You've grabbed that for whatever bloody reason. Oh, Lord. Fine. We've got to try and make equal kingdoms. That's what I'm really concerned about here. So let's give you that. What are you supposed to be? You are under, Bruma. Right. So let's sort this one out fast, then. Who is the best ruler in Bruma? God, slim pickings over here. 21. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Grant title. And it's Riel. There we go. Very good. What are you supposed to be under? This is such a goddamn state. That is under nothing. Oh. Because you're not actually part of... Interesting. You're not actually part of our domain. So you've got Riel, which is supposed to be under Bruma. But you've also picked up another title. You know what? I'm going to give you to her. Why not? Whoops. Let's go Grant Vassal. And... push that over to there. There we go. Ah! This is a nightmare. Right. Okay, whatever. It's the best we can do, right? Kamen is all of this stuff. Looking for, again, vassals with... Ooh, you're pretty good. Fankus. That'll have to do it. Here you are. Grant title. Kamen. Enjoy. Why have you not gone under there? Because you are a friggin' mess of a title. Wow, some of these vassals are so annoying, aren't they? Right, so that's there. Who can I shuffle this under? I'm going to shuffle this under Coral. just to try and equalize the titles a little bit. I know that sounds a little bit bizarre. Grant Vassal, give that to you. There you go. We're getting much more even size kingdoms now, right? I'm going to give you Vilverin, even though that's Imperial land. Again, we're trying to give these vassals something so that they can... Because you've already got a lot of stuff there. I'm going to give you this one then. Grant Vassal, this one here. There we go. We can try and tidy this up in some way or another. So you're under there. You have that one. You got that one. And I should give you this one too then, I suppose. That kind of keep things even. That man was married to a goblin. You know what? Live your life. Live your life. And then you can have this one. Because, oh no, that's got to be under Bruma, right? Oh, sorry, Breville. Let's see if we can figure this out. A Nutswill. Kingdom of Breville. Yes, okay. But Breville's always also pretty large by default. So this might be a little unnecessary. You got 17. Whoa, hello there. Boom. There you go. Why did that not go under there? Because that's part of Leowen. God damn you all. You shitty vassals. I tidied this up so well. And you've bloody ruined it. Anybody with high... God, they're so shit, aren't they? Leowen's really scraping the barrel here. We're going to have to give it to you. So grant title, this one here. Boom. And then we'll give that to Leowen. Wait, what's Bruma got, though? I don't think Bruma's got enough. I don't think Leowen's got enough either. Because you've nicked part of Leowen. You've nicked part of Coral. I feel like Bruma's a very weak territory. So we're going to give them... Yeah, but you don't have anything else. Fine. We'll give that to Leowen. Because I feel like Leowen's really shit. Okay. I think those are kind of even. Not massively even. You're fine. You're fine. What about this one? We can give this one away. Sarchel. 78757. That's titles they personally own, so I'm not taking it with too much of a grain of salt. Vassals, 12, 9, 7, 12. What's 7? 9, 10, 7. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to give you this one then. Sure, take it. Okay. Fine. It's a mess. It's a real mess, but you got to blame the vassals for that one. You saw me make those borders super tidy. Right, so our other goal, if you might remember, was to make it so that we had a council of liches, of long-lived, very powerful 30-plus skill liches. Our steward dropped a couple of points, but it's still good enough as far as I'm concerned. Our spy master sorted. Our marshal is now also sorted. Our court priest, someone pointed this out in Discord, 244 years before they convert over the title they were supposed to convert. So, I think we're going to bump this guy off because he's letting down the whole council. We need a good chancellor. Now, I was avoiding doing this, but somebody did remind me that we can do it. We can kidnap rulers and turn them into the undead, and that will allow us to recruit them. It's hideously imbalanced. Simultaneously, I'm gonna give it a go, right? Now, what I was also thinking is why not have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Why not have the 8 Lich Kings of, or Queens, or Rulers? The 8 Lich Monarchs of Elrang. So now that we've got these people in position, we're going to turn them all into Liches. Now, they're going to love one another. They're going to have high respect for one another because they've all been blessed by Elrang. The religion has a high preference for Liches. So, though, they're all going to have high respect for one another, and they're going to be very happy to have received that because everybody's going to respect them. This is stability. Passing by the campfire, one of my fellow travelers is telling a story he once heard about some emperor to raucous laughter. They fall silent when I approach, except for the storyteller. Don't worry, my lord, you're nothing like this boring the story. It's about the emperor of these lands. Really? Tell me more of this emperor. I was kind of hoping that wouldn't be... I feel like Elrang would listen to the story, then turn them into ash. That's my headcanon. Right, let's offer them all lichdom then. This is cool. And bear in mind, in Oblivion, when you go into AYLEID ruins, what's always at the end of them? A bloody lich. Another AYLEID liches. AYLEIDs love liches. Throw this man in jail. Right. They're going to love us. We're going to love them. There's going to be a mutual love and respect. Look at this. They're all elf boy too, aren't they? They absolutely are. the 8 Elf Boy Lich Kings and their Elf Boy Lich Emperor Elrang. This is going to be a time-lapse. Now we're really cooking with something. And you get that one too. Boom. It's good to be home. Wow. Okay. Okay. And they're all going to like one another too. Don't forget that. See, Elrang has total respect for him. He has total respect for Elrang. Now we're going to go to every single one of them, and we are going to modify their contracts, giving them war declaration. So let's go that one. Miss Karkand. War declaration. Deladil. You can see where this is going. I'm going to give you, I think, war declaration. Sarchel. Same story, my friend. Enjoy your war declaration. And I think this is going to be, and all their vassals are going to love them too, presuming they are converted to our religion. It gives them a bit of an incentive to also help actively pursue conversion efforts for the religion too, right? Just got to make sure I think I've given you that, given you that. So I think it's just you remaining, right? Boom. Let me just check Breville. But I'm pretty sure that's everybody. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Wow. What a domain. This is going to be super, super interesting. Okay. Now then. Moving on to the next thing. Let's sort this council out. That's still a big thing to do. We are missing a very good court priest. Hermaeus Miara, sorry, of course. Thank you, my friend. Exotic Feast or Mystic Communion first. Why not? Because that's immediate. What's this you want? Sure. Why not? You can go free. We will wait to get a better counselor. Ooh, hello. You educated Lady Daldera in the Mystic Rites and gained a friend. Well, that's nice. So another thing that a lot of people were suggesting is key characters should also be made into liches. Look, Zaphani has been Elrang's friend for so long. You remember he was the court priest. He's been around for, I think he's probably Elrang's oldest friend. So if anybody deserves to be a lich, it's him. Is there anybody else I can justify? Daldea, who's just become his friend? Probably not. Court priest Tajani, who I think is a bit of a bootlicker? Probably not. Marinora, very important character, of course, already. You know what? Marinora, you deserve a higher rank than just being court jester. You deserve more than this. She is royal architect, but let's take away court jester. Let's give that to someone else. Replace her. Let's get rid of her. I'm so sorry I've done this to you for so long. The Ran Inachi of Miss Karkand. Why are you a lich? Oh, because I just made you a lich. I remember. I don't know why. I was looking at Iran and I was thinking that's like quite a low rank, right? No, it's king. It's king. We were that. I'm going to make this random Dremora court jester. I'm happy with that one. That's good. And now Marinora can stand proudly as royal architect. She's got a Daedric armor. I would like her to take a more active rank in the council, but I don't think there's really much we can do with that. She can just live her best life. She really can just enjoy a fantastic life. Oh my god, they're trying to kill Mira again. Madam, you really need to get better fitting armor. I acted in defense of Mira. You all saw her. I'm not killing a king. A king of one of these realms. Deflect the knife. Empress Consort Mira was killed. My vassal, Aran Uril, has brought about the early end of my departed wife, Empress Consort Mira. That man has made more than one enemy today. Empress Consort Mira has been murdered. How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible, yet here I am, with my heart beating on whilst yours is gone. Oh, Mira, my honeycomb, life will not be the same without you. Oh my god, a plot twist right at the end. Execute this man. A public execution for this man. Boil and die. Who is now the leader of... She's not great. But you know what? I will offer you lichdom. I will offer you lichdom nonetheless. Unfathomable. All the kings and queens should automatically be promoted to lichdom, I think. They could not care less. Please don't bother me with such things. Oh my god. How could they do that right at the end? But you know what we can do? There's only one thing we can do, right? We've got to go full circle with it. Where's she gone? Where has she gone? Marinora? Unbelievable. It's happening again, isn't it? Sort by age. He's got to be there. Why can... Elrang can't marry her. Why? Is it because they divorced? No. Yes! They can do it. Look at that. United at the end. At the end of the line. Elrang respects her. Elrang knows her skill set. And this is once again a marriage of convenience. They've been through just too much to not see this happen. Until next time. My god. That is a fantastic way to bring that full circle, isn't it? Oh, good lord. Just unthinkable. Right, well, let's see if we can get these plots going then. Let's sort this council out. I feel like this is not going to happen anymore, so let's get rid of you. Let's see if there's anyone else. Bear in mind, if we're just going for anybody in the world, I'm sure there's a much easier person to kidnap. You've got 38. Let's see if we can kidnap you instead. What are we looking at? 44%. This is the problem with him having so many people that like him. Can convince you to join us. Let's send you a bribe. 81%. That's probably as good as it's really ever going to get, isn't it? Okay, well, let's see it through then. Let's let that fly. Wow. And then as soon as this murder plot's gone through... Greetings, my charming Lich. Hello, it's Aran Angor, everybody. The king of... which one's that? Compatch. No, it's Skingrad, right? Thank you for your generous gifts, Aran Angor. Lines about legacy. The latest work of my vassal, Captain Palalel, has been all the rage court of late, where memories take shape. Men need not fear as lives depart, crossing to quiet death with noble heart. 'Tis rare enough for men to admit that their deeds leave those left after split. That's really good. That's really good. Kill this man. Kill the court priest so we can make way for a better court priest. Hang on, we don't need to do that anymore. I think I said it was revocable. I could have just sacked him. Well, never mind. Oh, maybe we can't use the decision to summon a new one unless the old one is dead. I'm hoping she's good. 19. Can we what if we just fire her? Does that work? Cannot be fired for a while. Oh god, are we going to have to keep just going through them until eventually we get one that's better? Oh no. Well, look, given that that is just gambling, I think what we'll do is we'll say forget about killing her. Let's try and abduct a good diplomat. Get that out the way first. Make them immortal, because that solves a literally quite long-term problem, right? You're not as good, but you know what? We'll start abducting you as a backup plan, I suppose. See if we can get anybody on board. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. 84, 85. I mean, statistically, we're going to get one of them. Statistically, we're going to get one of them. Right, let's go for prepared conscription, army gold maintenance down, friendly laboratory. I want to try and get Overseer before we hand it over to Elrang, because that will really help keep the realm together. Let's execute these bloody prisoners. You can die. Don't know who you are, but get devoured. Delicious cat flavor. Touring backwaters. No, okay, so sorry, I've got to bring something up. I said in the last episode, lots of people thought that I had Elrang skin his own cat, and then someone's like, well, you didn't name the episode Elrang skins a cat. It was the main. I even put the main in the thumbnail. That was the double, not really double entendre, but that was the joke, right? He skinned a cat, not his cat. His cat was skinned, but that wasn't the cat he skinned. Ah, I rub my throbbing temples as functionary reads me the dozenth commune from the Temple of the Ancestors this year. Communique. Several such important fiefs have seen my control wane in recent months. Good Emperor visits his lessons occasionally, sure. Temple of the Ancestors inside against plus 30. Control level. Done. How are we looking for control? We should have a look. Oh, we became ill because we ate that person. How are we looking for on control level? Oh, look at these immediate wars kicking off. Did you declare war externally or internally is probably a better question. What's going on here, then? You are attacking Heroes Hill. It's vassals attacking other vassals, which they were allowed to do anyway, so that's not Elrang's meddling. Breaking down next, it seems that Duchess Larusa is tightening security at court. Sure. I trust your abilities. Okay, the scheme was exposed. Great. That one has now been totally abandoned. God damn, we're getting unlucky with these, aren't we? Dear Brother Elrang, yes, let's go worship God Hermaeus Mora name. The full moon rises. Let's ask Hinmir to instruct us in the art of commerce. Thank you, Hinmir. We don't really get much in the way of stewardship these days. Large levies or chains of loyalty. Domestic affairs efficiency up 25%. I think Elrang's more of an administrator. I think that suits him quite well, given that we're handing over the reins soon. Who am I throwing in jail? I will not accuse the Lich Kings of... It's just occurred to me, there are 9 Lich Kings of... The 9 undead rulers of Cyrodiil. We've just made the fucking Nazgul, haven't we? I mean, it's pretty effective for control. You can't argue with that. Right, come on. Please let this kidnap work. Please. Because we're running out of good options. 8185. Thank God for that. I hope he likes his new quarters. That's so good. Right, now if we turn him into an undead thrall. Convert faith, convert culture. He's not a lich, but he is undead. Which isn't as good, but is still pretty good. It was about making an eternal council, not a council necessarily of liches, don't forget. And this looks quite nice. Is there like a visual difference between the liches and the... Can I offer him lichdom? No, you can't replace undead with lichdom, unfortunately. But you know what, that's good enough. 32, 32, 28, 33, 19, 13 with Marinora. God, it feels weird having her back. 21 if we help her with court politics. Let's just say assist ruler and everything that you can do. That seems fine. Now all we have to do is get rid of this rather lackluster... Get rid of our rather lackluster court priest. And then we've done everything I wanted to do. I think that's every piece of essential round management dealt with, right? I will have another quick look through the comments here and see if there is any stuff that we can... The people have suggested that I think we can do promptly. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. So Cathal said, don't forget to upgrade the buildings of the Imperial City, which is an absolutely very fair and just point, which we absolutely should have been doing since we began, but that's okay. Maybe the AI will be slightly better at doing that than me. They might remember to do it, unlike myself. Right, let's get all this shit upgraded fast. There we go. Much better. And then, okay, very nice. And then, finally... There's a very good suggestion. Become Pirate King Elrang. And become best friends with Velek. Velek being the Pirate Lord of the Abbasian. He's still alive. That's so cool. He's too far away to interact with, which is unfortunate. I thought he would be close enough at this point, to be honest with you. Is there any way we can win him over? Not really. Not unless I sacrifice other things to do so. I wanted to look at the control map, didn't I? Let's have a look here. Oh, you know what? Hey... That's not bad at all. I'm actually really happy with that. Should we have a look at the religious map? I mean, look at how far Goromalatu has spread. I think it's fairly safe to say that this has been strongly solidified where it is currently, and I don't think that's going anywhere. The more Goromalatu people there are, the more provinces convert, the more Elrang is beloved by his vassals, by the peasants, because of course all the religious respect for liches. Simultaneously, the rulers of those territories are going to have the same story, right? It's really only those more recently conquest areas that haven't had as fast for the conversion efforts. How the hell, is probably a better question, are they converting places so fast when we are going to take 272 years? It's because the development's so high. Oh shit, really? Ah, because it's more ingrained, I suppose. And how are we looking on the cultural front? Again, Saliashe is never going to spread unless we manually make it. So we're probably going to be fighting a lot of Colovian uprisings, Strident uprisings, whatever, as time goes by. But with the religion in place, honestly, I think with the control as well, I don't even think we have to worry about it too much. Control is 100. Popular opinion plus 3. Is that like a map I can see of popular opinion? Oh, the languages map is cool. Counties? Well, what a mess. Terrain. Okay, fair enough. Development is interesting. Oh, I could have used that all along to see who had the best culture. And I mean, look at us. Alinor is doing well, don't get me wrong. Development 64 in their capital versus our enormous 100. We really are just a beacon of light amid this murky sea of humanity. Very good. Well done. Annoying company. Who are we killing? Neighboring ruler, Queen Kera of Stonedale. Kill her. I don't have to read that event to know that Elrang would absolutely want her dead. Dear brother Elrang. Oh, another Hermaeus Mora. What we need to make sure as well, here's an idea. The arts of scheming, thank you. What we should make sure... Intimidated vassals pay more tax, was that? Whoa. Intimidated vassal contribution 15% to tax contribution and levy contribution. And then terrified vassals give 30... Are they terrified? Oh my god, they are all going to be terrified of Elrang. Because he's so terrifying. Whoa. So the red whip means terrified. Marinora's terrified of... Oh, you don't have to be terrified of Elrang. He's not a cruel man. She is intimidated but not terrified. You're terrified. Terrified. Oh, shit. Terrified. You're neutral to us. You're intimidated. That's really interesting. Trembling before you, he will never oppose you directly. That's good, though, isn't it? It's the Mason Moloch Val, I think, contributing quite massively to that one. Right, let's get rid of this priest. Welcome. Can we just get rid of her quietly? Well, no, because she's a... What can I do with her now? Turn her into a thrall? Will that kick her from her position? Just dismiss. Yes. Go. And then we release her. Oh, no, she's just gone now, right? I hope she likes the new quarters. She's already in my prison. Good. So now we go to the council and we can hopefully employ someone new again. Let's have a look here. Does it not just pop up at the top? Have I used it too recently? Can we only... Shit, maybe we can only do it now and again. Well, let's search for a physician and a court mage, see if someone pops up who is capable of doing that. What do you like? Court of Clavicus Val, 19, 11, 14. Oh, fine. What about you? 13. Well, let's bring you on board then. And then we've got the choice of 11, 12, or 16. All right, welcome. I was kind of hoping somebody better than that. Oh, shit. So it's annoying that we can't even invite someone new because of the cooldown on it. Commercial look at what's the decision even called here? I want to take a look and see how long the cooldown was. Maybe we just need to accept that this is one of those things that request a new round priest. Here we go. 5 years? Oh, no. I should have just been happy with what I had. Alternatively, we can find a character who is high learning, who speaks Dunmerry. Oh, sorry, Daedric. Can I say language? What if I type in Daedric? First name matches Daedric. No, I want to find someone who speaks Daedric, though. No, it's not even on there. I guess we could just have a look. Like, for example, do you speak Daedric? No. Do you speak Daedric? Could be here for a while if I'm going to go through everybody asking them if they speak... You speak Daedric? She's also our religion, and she's 56 learning. Well, you're getting bloody kidnapped. She speaks Daedric. She's got 56 learning. How have you done that? You are rivaling Elrang himself. Well, let's bring her to court ASAP. I could also use magic, remember, to make the plots better if we need it. Which I definitely remember we could do right up until this very moment, in fact. Wow. Okay, this could be a blessing in disguise then. I thought it'd be really hard to find someone who speaks Daedric, but of course any court priest in our realm is going to speak Daedric because people will have been inviting court priests who speak Daedric. They have to do it. Bon appetit, Keru. Who is she even the queen of? She was Yakuden, or at least Redguard. Where is Stonedale? Oh, there. No, I don't really care about that. She shouldn't have done whatever she did to wrong Elrang. A warm welcome. Thank you. We've been invited to a feast. How delicious. Ooh. We learned that someone attempted murder secret. Now, on the subject of that, level of splendor increased. Elfboy dynasty is known far and wide. Oh, we're now glorious. Amazing. Now, on the subject of this, somebody asked to see Elrang's secrets, which I will show off very briefly. Perfect time to strike, and we did not get her. Time to try again. We will get her eventually. It's just a case of waiting. So somebody wanted to see Elrang's secrets then. I don't know if you noticed the lag there. That should be very telling. So somebody said, joked that it would be nothing but murder the whole way down. And to be fair, it's not. It's actually murder the whole way down, flanked by witch and cannibal. The rest of it, though, you're right, is murder. Is very much murder. I'm actually kind of surprised by how many haven't been openly revealed. But fair enough, I suppose. Right, what is this? A betrothed can marry. Okay, I don't know who you are, but sure. Please, my friend, tell me about yourself. Court priest Semicella's courtier Lamedana and I is a composed woman, sorry. And as I find myself in a company, I'm at first wary. However, I assume she may be not as versed to my company as I thought. Interesting. We can become friends with this lady who might be able to help us with our plot. I mean, it's going to be probably solidly 85%. No! Hermaeus Miara III is gone. Skin another one. Every episode, cat skinning the whole way down. We're going to go worship Hermaeus more again. Loreclus is going to teach us the art of charm. You are very charming to look upon, Loreclus, with your hideous, disfigured face. We can get Patriarch. Oh, cool. Or we could get... Wait, we've already got August and Diplomat. Oh, cool. So we're finishing the diplomacy tree. I'll be honest, I don't even remember getting those other two. Nice. Patriarch is done. That's really fun. Close family opinion plus 15. House opinion plus 10. Well, everybody's our close family and everybody's a house member who's landed. Stress loss plus 20. Not that it's relevant. Fertility plus 20%. Definitely not relevant. That PP is rotten to the core. And here we go. Let's kidnap ourselves a priest. The council is assembled. Aurang is married to Marinora again. I do like that came full circle, even if it's sad that Mira died. This is our honor, my dear. An exciting search. Another field exercise. Sure. Okay. Serving staff at the court is often conveniently overlooked as they overhear conversations. We get some informants in our plot that was already at maximum. When my outriders brought news of their little encampment, I did not expect to find the soldiers still practicing their battle formations. It seemed my paladin Sunny took it upon herself to continue the field exercise while I was waiting for word from my main army. Her troops line up neatly as I ride to meet her. What should we go for? We're going to keep searching. My soldiers need to follow my orders. Your search continues. Approaching a lake, I spot a cabin pitched on the shores. As I enter, I'm met by a sergeant in charge. My lord, our water stores leaked while we were on the move, and our pack animals cannot take the march home without more water than we currently have. The soldier looks at me nervously. If the lord and his paladin help carry water skins, however, I think I can come up with a solution for this. We can pass this one immediately because we're a logistician. I'm passing through a small village, noticing that, though clad in simple cloth, the town guards are all carrying weapons with my mark on them. Welcoming me to the muddy street was Lunkaril, the self-proclaimed divine guardian of the town. My soldiers laid down their armor to help this preacher serve Auriel. I already rule by divine right. These soldiers better remember I was chosen by Auriel according to the divine plan. We gain self-declared divine right. The theocracy are upset, but Aurang gains prestige, which couldn't be any more Aurang. Wow, this goes on for bloody ever. I hear the absolute ruckus coming from the roadside tavern. One of my paladin kicks open a door, revealing a room full of wayward soldiers. My arrival makes them fall silent and stare down in their tankards. So you're responsible for this rabble. I've got enough coins to pay for the damage. Or, grab a drink for the road, men, and let's be off. Yes. And we are about to kidnap our court priest. The last of my troops have made it back to the White Gold Tower and order has been restored. Though this was hardly a display of military brilliance, I've gained a new perspective on the army and individual soldiers, which is comprised of. There we are. We found our missing men. +1, martial, lifestyle unlock, and we got her. Yes. Negotiate release. I would like to, shit. Can we not? What if I turn her into an undead thrall? Get her to convert culture. She's deposed, but she's in my court. That's the important thing. Okay. And then swap you out for... I could have just swapped him out all along. And Facilia was right there with 52 learning. We had someone better all along. I just didn't think to check. I thought how many people could realistically speak Daedric. It turns out a shitload of people. Oh, look at that. What a council. The steward's letting the whole side down, and she's got 28 stewardships, so I'm certainly not going to complain. 52, 30, 28, 32, 32. A legendary council of the undead. A kingdom of liches with Queen Marinora and Emperor Elrang at its forefront. I think this is as good as it gets. Absolute control would have been amazing. Overseer would have been amazing, but it would just be killing time unnecessarily. Thank you for being here. I think it's time that we give control over to the AI. And I think we do that by clicking switch character and clicking observe. And then there he is. Independent, very normal Elrang. And now I'm going to save it here. And then I'm going to let this run. And then we're going to see what happens. see you all tomorrow for the results. I'm going to try and avoid looking at it and looking around myself.